Okay, welcome back to another episode on the Weight Loss Woman 40 Plus podcast. Now, if you listen to this one, we have done more than 120 episodes so far, which is hectic. So if you're listening now, hey, I just want to say thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to me ramble a couple of times a week about health, fitness, mindset, those kind of good things. I want to make sure that you have all the tools that you need to be successful, and I'll keep putting this information out there as long as people are listening. And even if they're not fucking listening, I'm going to do it anyway because I enjoy it. And should there be any other reason in life to do something other than you enjoy it and you want to do it? I don't think so, but that one's up to the viewer. Okay, so what we're going to do, today's actually going to be a little bit more in depth about the process that we do. So I'm not going to give you fitness hacks and nutrition hacks today. I'm going to be talking about what is it that we actually do at Bliss Body Use. So you might have been listening for a little bit, a long time. This might be your first episode. Who the hell knows? But let's go through it. The reason that I want to talk about this today is because there was a lady in our Facebook group, Diane. I just put up an Instagram post in an orange bikini, crushed it. Absolutely fucking crushed it. In 3 months working with us, she's lost 8 kilograms. She looks incredible. And she's on a 6-month program. So a typical program for us is around 6 months. We do go up to about 12, depending on how much weight people need to lose. But average is about 6 months, pretty normal. It's 6 months to go through 3 phases. We want to go through a fat loss phase first, a toning phase second, and a maintenance phase third. Because yes, you could go do a 6-week challenge at a gym and shred 10 kilograms in 6 weeks. But what if you put the weight back on after you had lost it? Would that be worth it to you, or would you think that fucking sucks? I find 6-week challenges, they're really good at teaching you how to restrict for 6 weeks. You're going to train 3, 4, 5 times a week. You're going to eat chicken and broccoli. You're going to do all these things, and what's going to happen is you're not going to learn how to keep it off at the end. So where most people fuck it up is that they actually end up regaining the weight. And the annoying thing about that is that you've wasted time, you've wasted money, and you've wasted energy if you put the weight back on. So let's take Diane. Diane absolutely crushed with us. Diane, the main thing that she wanted to do was she wanted to learn how to get the food right. She'd been trying to lose weight for 20 years. I'm not talking about an 18-year-old. I'm talking about a woman that is in her 40s, late 40s. If you're coming to us, you're not coming to us to lose weight for the first time. Like, that's pretty fucking rare. I don't see that often. We are working with women that have been battling with weight for years. Now, you might be early 40s and it's just become a problem. You might be late 40s, mid 50s, and it's been a problem for the last 10 years. You might be even 60 years old, it's been a problem for 30 years. Everyone's journey is completely different. But take Diane. I guarantee she was just like you. She's listening to the podcast. She was watching on social media. She was on Instagram. She was stalking it out. She'd seen a couple of before and after photos, and she's like, imagine. That would be so nice. Like, look at that woman. She looks so happy. In the photo on the left, she's overweight. The photo on the right, she's smiling, she's toned, she's trimmed. She looks awesome. I wish that could be me. And that might be you listening to this podcast right now. You're looking at the before and after photos, you're listening to the testimonial interviews, and you're like, that would be so nice. But they're different to me. They don't have the challenges that I have. They don't have the life that I have. And you're right. They don't. Because every single person is unique. Every single person is different. And the challenges they have, you don't have. The life that they have, you don't have. Some ladies we're working with are divorced. They're going through separation. They're going through horrific times right now. I talked to a lady that's, her mum died in the last 12 months. She's going through grief. I've talked to other people that have been, fibromyalgia. People have had, muscle problems, breast cancer, strokes, have people that have high cholesterol, type 2 diabetes. You name it, we have dealt with it. A lot of ladies have been through a lot of things. So no, nobody's going through your exact situation, but I guarantee there have been hundreds and hundreds of cases of women that we have worked with that have gone through similar situations. And Diane was no different. She just didn't know. She's like, I know that I want to lose weight and I know where I want to get to. I just don't know how to do it. And that might be you right now. You might be thinking, man, my body has changed in the last 5 to 10 years. It's different now than when I was in my 30s. And you look at men and think, oh, fucking men got it so easy. My partner can lose weight. My brother can lose weight. Even my dad can lose weight. The fellas at work can lose weight easier than me. And it's true. We have more muscle mass. We have higher testosterone. We don't have kids. We don't have high estrogen. We don't have higher progesterone. We don't go through menopause. We don't go through perimenopause or any of that kind of stuff. So you can't compare yourself. It's apples and cars. Like, it's not even apples and oranges. It's apples and cars. You cannot compare those two things. What drives faster, an apple or a car? Like, you can't compare those two things. It just wouldn't make sense. So why would you find a coach that works with men and women? Like, why wouldn't you just look for a coach who deals only with someone that's going through what you're going through right now? Like, if I needed a brain surgery, I'm not going to contact my local GP. I'm not going to be like, hey, can you fucking fix my brain? You'd be like, you're in the wrong place, mate. Like, you need to see a brain surgeon. Or if I needed a hip replacement, I'm not going down to my local GP that, does my blood tests and does my annual checkup. I'm going to see a surgeon that specializes in hip surgeries. And a lot of people get stuck because they're seeing trainers, like jack of all trades trainers. I'm like, yeah, my coach, he works with men, he works with women, he works with 18-year-olds and he works with 60-year-olds. He's so diverse. I'm like, diverse? I'm like, he's like a jack of all trades. He specializes in nothing. That's not the place you want to go down. And I've got no doubt Diane did the same thing. Went to gyms, F45, body fit, personal trainers, all that kind of stuff, general diets, and they lead nowhere. They don't get you anywhere. You gotta have someone who specializes in the result that you are chasing. They've had the result that you want for hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of other people. Then you know they have a process that works on repeat. It's not just some random bloke in a gym that's 21 years old and he got his, PT certificate out of a cereal box. You want someone who actually knows what they're doing. So if you're in that boat right now, you're like, all right, I'm a little bit sick of the hamster wheel. You're running on the hamster wheel, you're getting nowhere. You're running. Nothing's happening. You lose some weight, you put it back on. If you're sick of not knowing how to maintain your weight, if you're sick of dealing with mediocre results, like you might have lost 5 kilograms in the last 12 months. Well, you could just keep doing what you're doing now and lose another 5 kilograms in the next 12 months. But that would be losing less than half a kilogram per month. That's pretty slow. That's like 150 grams lost per week. It would take a long time. It would take 2, 3, 4 years to lose 10 to 20 kilograms at that pace. So if you're going to honestly answer this question, with what you are doing right now, how close do you feel you are able to get to that top of the mountain where you're at your goal weight, maintaining that long term, and 100% confident the weight's not going to come back on? How close are you with what you're doing right now to be able to achieve that? And if the answer is, I'm not close at all, or it's impossible, maybe it's time to reach out. Maybe it's time for a change. Maybe it's time to seek out some external help. Maybe it's time to invest in yourself, invest in the result. Maybe it's time to start having some wins on this. Because I can guarantee this, if you keep doing what you're doing right now, the results are probably not going to change. It's just fact. What you're doing right now, if it's not working, it's probably not going to magically start working in a couple of weeks' time or in a couple of months' time. It doesn't work like that. So if you're at that point and you're like, you know what? I do need the help. I do need the support. Then apply for the program. A VIP transformation program is very easy to apply. You either send me a message on social media, find one of my posts, comment, harass me, find me, find my email address, get on the website, blissbodyu.com.au, go to Instagram, Facebook, Josh Humphreys, Blissball to you, harass me. Hey, I need more information about the program. I need to get some help. It's not working for me. Or find an application form. There's one on the website. Fill it out, send it in. And if you're like, okay, I've made the first step, we will reach out to you and we'll ask you a couple of questions. We'll see if what we do could actually work for you. There's some ladies we can't do a lot for. I'm going to be honest. I can't promise you. I don't have a crystal ball. I can't say that we can help you without me talking to you. I don't know. Unless I talk to you, I don't know if we can help. So at least start that conversation or book in a call and let's chat. As simple as that. So ladies, maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to do something. It's 6 months till Christmas. Well, just under 6 months. Summer's in 5 months. That means we need to get cracking if we want to be like trimmed up, toned up for summer. Now's the time to do it. All right, ladies, lots of love. Go kick some goals, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.